change? Are you ready to get in the game? If you're really ready, come on and take a stand and listen to Tea Time with Tan. This brew is good for you. It's tea for the mind, body, and soul. It refreshes, restores, and renews. Every sip is inspiration, motivation, and hope to the encouragement you need to get through. The solutions are clear, your success is near. Grab paper and pen, let's go read. It's time for Tea Time with Tan.
Inspiration, motivation, and encouragement is brewing. Welcome to the Tea Time with Tan podcast, where you experience innovative solutions and creative ideas designed for your colossal dream success. Let's sip. Here's your host, Tan.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tea Time with Tan podcast show. Listen, this particular podcast, this show here, it's all about hope, helping others prevail every day. It's about inspiration, motivation, encouragement. It's about getting you through whatever you're going through. It's about being that light in the darkness. It's about reminding you that God has not forgotten you. It's all about helping you to see who you were created to be. And that's being able to see the best in you, see your purpose, see yourself living and thriving. So I'm so excited that you're here today. Now we're going to take 1 to 2 minutes, 60, 120 seconds to let you get it together, get yourself together, take time, get your mind clear, get into a space where you can receive the hope, receive the inspiration, the motivation, and encouragement. And we'll be back. In the meantime, in between times, y'all check out my theme song produced by my brother, y'all, Tall Cole, super producer out of Houston, Texas. All right. I saw y'all over there bobbing your heads, bumping and weaving, getting your groove on. That's right, audience. Let's give it up for them. Let's give it up for the people who know how to get in the groove of things. All right, y'all. It's been a minute and we've been away, but we're getting ready to get into this week's episode. And today we're going to be talking about 9 ways to keep a positive attitude. I know we're in the midst of a pandemic. I know that some of you may have had a struggle, a challenge, living day to day. Maybe you have, pandemic fatigue. You've been in quarantine. You're missing your family. Perhaps you've gotten laid off from your job. You don't know how you're going to make all of your monthly bill payments. But I'm here to remind you that God always has a ram in the bush for you. So there's going to be a way out. You may not know it, but I want you to begin to see yourself on the other side of whatever you're going through. And I promise you, there's something good that's going to come out of this. Now listen, today I want to give you some best practices to maintain a positive attitude in the midst of what you're going through. See, your attitude impacts everything in your life. It impacts your happiness, satisfaction, career, and relationships. All are impacted by your attitude. And yes, life can be challenging, which can make maintaining a positive mental attitude even more challenging. But if you want to turn your life around, having a good attitude is the first step to making everything else possible. A positive mental attitude is crucial to success and happiness. So here's the first tip that I want to give you. First, I want you to remember who you are and whose you are. God created you. He created you with a purpose. He knew you before he formed you. If you don't believe me, read Jeremiah 29:11. It'll give you everything you need to know that you were created for goodness. So here's what I want you to do. Step 1, begin to plan an exciting future. See, you have a future that excites you. It's easy to feel positive about life when you're planning your future. Even if things are challenging today, you have an exciting life to look forward to. Think about the kind of life you'd like to live. Plan your future and ensure that it's appealing to you. It should be motivating enough to put a smile on your face. Then you should. I'm sorry, y'all, just a moment here. Trying to gather my thoughts. I want you to be successful each day. Set yourself up to be successful each day. Listen, success happens on purpose. You can do this by making a short to-do list that you know you can complete. Give yourself the experience of being successful each day. So don't go be putting a lot of stuff on your list that you know you're not going to get to. And even if it's the things that you're already doing, put it on your list, check it off. You can start with something just as simple as making up my bed today. Whatever it is, make that list and do it. And then it's something else, make sure you get some exercise in. See, when we exercise, it releases those endorphins that make us feel good. Even if you're just walking in place, do that until you can get to where you're running in place. And then take a look back and remember your triumphs. If you're feeling down or hopeless, take a few minutes to remember all the amazing things you've accomplished. It's easy to forget all the things you've mastered and succeeded at. Sometimes you need to go back. Oftentimes when we go back over our lives, we look at all the things that we missed. You know, most people call them failures, but I don't like that word failure. I like it as a life lesson because you've learned something from it. So, but this particular day and time, go back over all the things that you've accomplished. Remind yourself that you're making progress. Remember, we're talking about ways to maintain a positive attitude. Even if you're struggling in a particular area of your life, you're still making progress. I believe someone once said, slow progress is still progress. It might be challenging to see, or it might be less progress than you'd like. However, it's still progress and a good reason to have a positive attitude. Have something fun to look forward to. What do you look forward to in the next month? It could be maybe a Zoom meeting, or maybe seeing someone you haven't seen in a while because of the pandemic. Maybe you're finally going to buy that t-shirt that you've had your eye on for some time. But have something fun to look forward to. Maybe it's just a day of watching TV and some of your favorite movies. Maybe it's sleeping in late. When is the last time you slept in late? See, all those things, identifying them can help in maintaining a positive attitude. As I bring this episode to a close, I want to ask you a question. Do you have a positive attitude in general? Are you optimistic or pessimistic? How you think influences your life. So if you tend to sway on the optimistic side, thumbs up. Keep being optimistic. But if you find yourself that you're more pessimistic and all you can see is that you're not making it, I want you to begin to work on positive affirmations to begin with. Something as simple as, I see the best in me. Every day, I see the best in me. Because I see the best in me, I do the best for me. Having a positive mental attitude leads to a greater success. You'll also be more happier and more attractive to others. And most importantly, you'll be attractive to yourself. Try to begin to see the bright side of things and expect the best. Life is always more challenging when you have a negative attitude. My question today is, do you believe? And if you do believe, what do you believe? Do you believe that all things are possible to him who believes? Do you believe that that which is impossible with man is possible with God? What are you believing today? Take a moment. Think about that. What are you believing today? In closing, just want to make sure that you know that your best is yet to come. And you got to eliminate the negative from your life. So that's your call to action this week. The negative things in your life can drag you down. Remove as many of these negative things from your life as possible. Can make positivity a lot easier to find and maintain. And guess what? That may mean even removing some negative people from your life. Surround yourself with people who support you, people who uplift you, rather than spending time with people that sour your attitude. Surround yourself with those that lift you up. Life is much easier and more enjoyable with positive people in your corner. Now go have a great week, a great day, a great minute, a great moment. Know that you were created to be on top and never beneath. Go add some hope to your life today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Tea Time with Tan. Hey, y'all. We back, and I'll see you, or you'll hear me next week. In the meantime, share, like, tag this episode of Tea Time with Tan. Y'all take care.
Are you really ready? Ready to make a change? Are you ready to get in the game?